Stanley Kubrick died 6 days after he completed the final cut of his most secretive, most controversial film, Eyes Wide Shut, a film about a hidden world of the wealthy and powerful. Was it a normal death, or was the director silenced for what he showed us? First, let's get to know the man behind the film. Born in the Bronx in 1928, Kubrick was a bad student but a gifted photographer. He was shooting for Look magazine at just 17, but then he started filmmaking. From films of small budgets, he went to create the anti-war statement Paths of Glory, the Cold War satire Dr. Strangelove, and then 2001 A Space Odyssey, built with physical models, practical lighting, and zero CGI. Its space sequences are still called better than most modern blockbusters. Then came A Clockwork Orange, Barry Lyndon, The Shining, Full Metal Jacket. He was a director who never repeated himself, yet whose films are instantly recognizable as his. And this isn't for no reason. Kubrick has his signature shots. First, symmetry. Kubrick shot an obsessive one-point perspective, dead center hallways, mirrored framing. Second, the Kubrick stare. That tilt your head down and lift your eyes to the camera look. Third, industry-defining technical innovations. On Barry Lyndon, he used ultra-fast NASA-developed lenses to shoot entire scenes lit only by candlelight. For 2001 A Space Odyssey, he constructed a massive 30-ton rotating set to simulate zero gravity and pioneered practical front projection long before digital effects. And also, he had a unique style while directing. Kubrick's reputation for demanding dozens, even hundreds of takes tired the actors.
What was the most difficult piece of acting you had to do in The Shining?
I think it was just stamina. My stamina has increased so much since The Shining. I mean, you really have to be strong for an entire day because the role required me to cry all day long, every day, and it was so difficult being hysterical for that length of time.
He was such an obsessive person. He could take 50 takes in a single shot and then decide to change it. He could search and study for 5 years just to make one single movie. The same obsessiveness continued in his last film, Eyes Wide Shut. In the mid-19s, Kubrick started his last project, Eyes Wide Shut, starring Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, who were married at the time. The shooting lasted 15 months and it still holds the Guinness World Record for the longest uninterrupted film production. Let's take a look at the theories of this film. Kubrick was 70 years old when he died in 1999. Still, the fact that he passed away right after the film was shown to the studio raised a lot of eyebrows among skeptics and conspiracy theorists. The fact that Eyes Wide Shut had seemingly exposed the illegal sexual activities of secret upper-class groups seemed to suggest that perhaps Kubrick's death had far more to it than a mere heart attack. To support these theories, skeptics often point to the rumor of 24 missing minutes, footage allegedly cut from the film after his death to keep even more explicit revelations hidden. Some have suggested that Kubrick had, in fact, been murdered by way of a Masonic satanic poisoning in line with the subject of the film. Kubrick had suffered a heart attack in his sleep, which is said to be easy to cause through simple poisoning. So while it is understood that Kubrick's cause of death was a heart attack, several signs suggest that perhaps it was not as simple as reported. Although Kubrick had already completed the film and it was finally released to acclaim. So whoever may or may not have wanted to stop the film from being shown could have done more to prevent it, especially given their supposed powers.
Please, come forward. May I have the password, please? Fidelio. That's right, sir. That is the password for admittance. But may I ask, what is the password for the house?
The password for the house.
Yes?
I'm sorry, I seem to have forgotten it.
That's unfortunate. Because here, it doesn't matter whether you have forgotten it or if you never knew it. You will kindly remove your mask.